Okay, beat it, Bessler. Go ahead, Joe.
You ready? Are you sure this time?
I'm not positive, no.
Jeez.
Find me that channel, Bessler, for the Masters.
I got it. Tiger is 1 under.
I'm interested, so I want to watch it. Hold on, Joe. I wandered so aimless, life filled with sin. I wouldn't let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Think I'm getting better?
No. I'm ignoring you now. I've
What
got
about,
things to do.
did you notice I combed my hair today?
No. I didn't notice that.
Excuse me.
I didn't notice
I even used conditioner this morning.
Well, it ain't working. The
It
same
ain't
drill.
working.
Same drill. It ain't working.
I'll be damned.
So your singing hasn't got any better.
Help
your hair
wanted.
hasn't got any less frizzy.
Help wanted.
You ain't got no better looking.
One new friend. Want one with some brains this time.
You couldn't handle brains. You can't handle brains.
You can't handle brains.
That's the problem.
Dumbass. Joe, little Ricky, he wants to watch the Masters with you.
I'm still sitting there sulking over Bessler. Get that damn thing away from me. That thing's creepy.
He wants to watch the Masters.
You know when I bring Bundy up here and he yells and he gets mad? No, you ain't touching my phone. Put it on your phone.
I'm going to turn it on so little Ricky can watch.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah. I'm watching scores. So the Masters started.
Hey, Amy. Fairless wants a DP. You want anything, Joe?
I'll take a water.
Get them, dig down and get me the cold one. Who likes a hot DP?
You know.
Don't go there.
Apparently. Never mind.
Don't go there.
You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm thinking about.
I don't. But I can tell with your hesitation, it probably wasn't good, and I'm probably the butt of it.
Well,
Excuse me.
That has something to do with it. Okay, all you people that just heard Ricky say that he doesn't like a hot DP, email him and tell him what it means.
What does DP mean? Dr. Pepper. Is there some kind of sexual thing with DP?
Yeah.
How is it something sexual with DP and I never heard of it?
Well, if you had more sex, maybe you would have heard of it.
Bingo!
You know, it's like if you don't play golf, you don't know which club to use. So this is kind of...
Don't email me. I don't need to know what DP means. In my world, it means Dr. Pepper.
That ain't what it means in the sex world.
It ain't.
No.
And okay, let me ask you this: how the hell would you know? Shut that door over there, Joe. This might get deep today.
I'm not shutting
I will
the
make
door.
her shut it.
We got to bring. She's bringing us something. Oh.
Channel 700 through 707.
Yeah, there's like 5 channels there.
Bessler, shut that door, will you? Joe was cussing a while ago.
I was not.
He was
Ricky
too. He was
talking
making.
nasty.
Don't say no sexual references.
He was talking nasty.
I'm going to soundproof this room. All my employees are here. Usually on Sundays, we're the only ones back here, but now you moved us to Wednesdays, which is really Thursdays.
Yeah. And we have really been doing it every Thursday.
We have.
Yeah, we're supposed to do it
You
on
said
Wednesday,
Wednesday, not Thursday.
Wednesdays get busy, apparently. Thursdays are fine. We're here. It's time. It's 1:45. It's
2:45.
Thursday. We're
Right
doing
on
the
time.
show. Other than we did a show a couple of weeks ago on Thursday. What the hell happened to that one? Notice the new board.
Yeah, we got a new mixing board.
So your dumb shit brother-in-law, Bessler,
my worthless brother.
We had a great show. It was back to one of those shows where we had girls in here naked, sitting in our laps, talking dirty to us and stuff. And then
I could have got a DP last week and I didn't even know it.
That's right. You didn't. You'd know if you got one. You would know.
I don't even think I want one now.
Yeah, you would know.
I think I'm going to have to start drinking Coke or something.
You probably ought to. I wouldn't.
Don't even go there. Hold on. I got employees coming in.
I shook it up for you, sir.
Thank you,
There you
Amy.
go.
Now
Thank
pop
you.
it. Pop the
Thanks.
top. Will you? Here, Joe,
No,
pop that.
I'm not doing it. I know better.
I got it. Thanks. Shut that
She
door.
knows that if she shook that up
Joe
and
was
gave it
cussing
to you,
a while ago.
she'd be fired. She knows better.
I'm not too sure about that.
Let me just put it this way. Do not stand up on stage during the bikini contest or anything where there's out in public and yell, I want a hot DP.
I said I don't want a hot.
Okay, well, don't say anything about just don't do it.
You know what, though? Now that you mention that,
What?
when we're on the golf course and those cart girls come up and they say, "What do you have?" And a lot of times I just say a DP.
Yeah.
Should I not say that?
Well, it depends on the girl. If she watches porn and stuff, it's probably not a good idea.
Okay, now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You watch porn?
No, I haven't. Well, I didn't in my youth. I haven't in years.
I think it's changed since then.
No, this has been a standard thing for the last 30 years. I can't believe you don't know what it is. You want me to tell you what it is?
No.
Okay.
I do not want to know what it is.
One of our listeners,
I
email
got
him
pictures
and
of my kids in my pocket. I do not want to know that, and I don't appreciate you bringing that subject up, Joe.
Anyway, wait, what? It's an act.
How about them Cowboys? I'm not interested.
How about the Masters?
How about that Masters?
Tiger right now is through 6, and he's 1 under.
What's the leader?
It's I don't know who this guy is. Lowry, W-A.
Lowry Steakhouse.
No, not that Lowry.
Not that Lowry.
Lawrie. He's 3 under through 16.
Lowry.
Sink is.
I haven't done the announcement yet.
This
is the Rick and JoeT Dumbass Club coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas. We are in the CHUMP studios. I am RL Fairless Incorporated.
And I'm JoeT.
And he's JoeT, and the current time is?
1:45.
Quarter to
Same time
2.
it's always in here.
Looked at my watch, it was 1:45. I said, ooh, baby, baby, how about a DP?
No.
Ha!
You don't know how funny that is.
I don't want to know. I ain't interested.
We need that song on here.
I'm not in. That was a Chuck Berry song.
Yeah. I love the midgets.
You just love the stupid midgets.
I like the midgets. I do. I think the Latin. No, it wasn't.
Shazam!
One of your employees, I forget it was like a year or two ago.
Remind me to get rid of whichever one it was.
Sent me like a porn picture of some midgets. You know, like a little midget porn star.
Turn that trash off, will you? Okay. So the big Masters is going. Are you playing golf this Saturday?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. Cheryl asked me last night if I was playing.
Okay.
And I said, I don't know.
Get her to call me so I can make plans. If you're going to play, I need to know it. When you say you're going to play, it doesn't mean anything. She's going to have to tell me that you're allowed.
She's off tomorrow, staying home with the baby. So I'm working in the morning, off in the afternoon. I guess we could play. I got a meeting. We could play tomorrow afternoon if you'd rather play tomorrow afternoon. Which would you rather do?
Probably Saturday morning.
Okay, where are we going to play?
Well, I mean, I can try to get tee time. I got a tee time at Water Chase. Want to just play there?
I don't care.
We can play Bridlewood. We can play...
play Bridlewood. We've been playing that a bunch.
Not a bunch. You play once a month.
Oh,
How much is a bunch? Okay, twice a month, and you don't play twice a month. You play every 3 weeks. What does shaking it do?
Sometimes that like...
It's not an Echo sketch, is it?
Yes, it is. It is like that. Sometimes when you shake these, it like, you know how you rotate it, or not rotate,
Lord,
but it like refreshes
it.
Stuck
with help wanted. One new friend.
I'm trying to see if
looks not important. Obviously.
That's not true. Oh, wait, we updated. I was just trying to get an update.
Shaking your iPhone. I had the iPhone before you. Shaking your iPhone doesn't. It's not a bottle of ketchup that you got to shake it.
Some of the apps, that's what it does. You shake it to refresh it.
Okay.
Just like I should. Never mind.
Don't go there. Whatever it is you're going. Did you watch porn last night? Is that what all this is about?
No, I haven't watched porn in 30 years.
Did you get lucky last night?
No, it's been a while.
Well, in my age and your age,
yeah.
At my age, getting lucky in my house means my wife's cooking supper. Mama's cooking supper.
You know, in my house, that would be getting lucky too. Yeah.
I get lucky like 5 nights a week.
Okay. What happens the other 2 nights?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a good home cooked meal or sex with your wife?
Oh, well.
Sex with your wife.
Home cooked meal.
Without a doubt, brother.
But if you just said, would you rather have a home cooked meal or sex?
Shh,
my question was going to be with who?
Yeah, well, yeah, I got you there. Yeah, I'll take the home cooked meal.
Yeah.
I think
I'll take a good chicken fried steak. Some mashed
maybe when
potatoes.
I was young, like 45, I might would.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Anyway.
this getting old stuff's no good.
So, okay, so we're going to play golf Saturday.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
do you want to play at Water Chase? You want me to try to get us somewhere else?
I'd rather play somewhere else. We played Water Chase so much.
I know.
You know? I don't want to play Tour 18.
No.
I don't want to play Bridlewood.
I like Bridlewood. I'd like to play Cowboys, but that's $180 to play.
Yeah. Do we got any specials? Do you got any emails?
I no, not that I've.
I wouldn't mind playing Riverside again.
I don't play there.
I mean, just play because we're getting ready for your tournament. Isn't your tournament in a couple of weeks?
Next Friday.
Next Friday. So a week from tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll play there next Friday.
Okay.
Week from tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, and you better have blocked it out, Joe.
What?
Check on your Tuesday.
I've got it right here. Tuesday the 10th, right? Or
No.
Tuesday the 17th.
17th.
I got it down.
What do you got?
Golf.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
not chingling me on
I'm
that.
not. No, I got it down.
Because these are people I don't really know very well. I'd like to have at least one dumbass that I know.
How do you know they're not dumbasses?
Well, they probably are. They want to play golf with me.
Okay.
How
So we're
smart.
playing at Hackberry Creek?
Yeah, don't you think that'd be a good course?
Yeah. Okay.
And-
No, I've got the tournament down for next week.
Okay.
And then you got the tournament down. Did you put the tournament down for June 1st?
Tribute, yeah. June 1st.
June 1st. Me, you, and then two of my attorneys are playing on June 1st.
I don't like attorneys.
I'll tell your brother that.
He's the only one I like. And I'm actually a better attorney than he is.
Oh, is that right?
He knows it. He knows it's true.
He
gets
does.
stuck on something. He might give me
He
a call.
calls you up. Yeah, he
Well,
gets
he-
like a big case like that. What was that one case he had? It was like $3 trillion or something.
He actually, when he has big cases, he has called me during big cases before.
Just as comic relief? Or
Pretty
what?
much. Pretty much. So the chump trip.
Yeah.
Rand's in. Well, I say Rand's in. Rand says he's in. He's got to prime his wife. He's going to bring it up to her this weekend. Because his last trip that he took was with me, and he's scared to death that he's going to.
Why?
He's scared. Look who's talking. You're the biggest pussy whoop son of a gun in town.
I'm going. I got it. Look.
You got it approved.
See this week, the 14th through the 18th, all them little dots?
I know. You got it approved.
That means I got blocked out, ready to go.
You got a kitchen pass.
I'm ready to go.
He got to ask for one.
Have you got it set up yet?
No, I
Like
got to
courses
do it.
or all that?
He's told me to give him until Monday, and he would broach the subject with his old lady.
Yeah.
But I talked to Rick Eliason.
Yeah.
He said the courses we want to play are Black Mesa. There's one called Paco Ridge. He said that's the must. You got to play that one.
Are they all right there together?
Well, they're within probably 70 miles of each other.
Well, I didn't talk to
they're-
Dan. I gotta talk to Dan this week, or I'll email him or something about his house.
They're all between Santa Fe and Albuquerque.
Okay.
Because
Well, Dan's house is in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque is south of Santa Fe, right?
Yeah.
Kind of south. If you're in Albuquerque, Santa Fe is what? Northeast, north.
Well, they're almost
Right
almost
line.
north and south of each other.
He said they're 70 miles apart.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these courses may be south of. One of them I remember him saying was north of Albuquerque.
Okay.
But there's 4 good courses.
Okay.
So do we want to play 4 days or 3?
I think we play 3. We plan for 3, and then depending on how we are, then we may stay and do another day.
Okay.
But I mean, let's get reservations for 3 days, 36 holes a day.
Right. Okay.
And we'll do that. So it may just be me and you.
It might be.
So we don't know if the Goose is going. He said he's a maybe.
He's a maybe.
And Rand's a maybe, but Rand will know next week where he's positive.
Yeah, Rand said he's going. It's
Okay.
just how much hell is he going to have to take?
Oh, okay.
But he says he's going.
He's trying to figure out if he's got to buy something expensive.
Yeah, my wife already told me I had to buy something expensive because it's close to our anniversary.
It's not on your anniversary, it's just close to it.
What day we come back?
We come back like the 18th.
Our anniversary's 21st.
How does she remember?
She's smarter than we are, I guess. I don't know.
I was there. I don't think she remembers that day.
Hey, I forgot to start the time clock.
Oh.
How long we been doing it?
I don't know, 3 or 4 hours.
Well, it's still 1:45.
Yeah, so we hadn't been doing it very long.
Ain't been doing it very long.
I can't get this Masters thing to update.
I'm going to watch it on TV.
It still says Tiger Woods is on hole 6. And I know he's not through hole 6.
So I went to the, I'm on the Indian motorcycle design team.
Yeah.
And I was there last week on the design team.
Right before the Spring Fling. We got to talk about that too.
Yeah. And while I can't tell you, what I saw at the, for the design team because it's all confidential, I can tell you that it was the stuff that I saw was unbelievable.
Let me ask this question. Are we going to be happy with the new Indian?
Happy won't be the word.
Really? Is that good?
It's what's past ecstatic.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Yeah, I mean, it's Polaris is a $2.5 billion a year company, and it's like, okay, when people say, hey, Rick, I heard Polaris bought Indian. Yeah. You think they're going to last this time? Well, stupidest question. Before Indian, Indian went out of business in '53, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
After that, it was
some guys using Indian.
It was
name.
me and you and Goose buying the Indian name and screwing around.
Right.
It wasn't even us.
But now it's a real Indian again.
Now it's a real Indian, and it is going to be. I mean, the stuff that I saw.
Well, I
actually saw some victory stuff too.
Oh, really?
Made me giddy.
Oh, wow.
I
think I know what the victory stuff is.
I'm just salivating.
Yeah, I think I know what the victory stuff is.
Well, it's just...
Because there's been pictures leaked on the internet and different stuff.
Well, no, there's been no pictures of this stuff. It's
not the Indian stuff, but some of the old victory stuff, some of their concepts.
Well, it's the stuff that they're doing is exactly what as a dealer and as an enthusiast, I would want.
Right.
And as a dealer... It makes me salivate because I think that Indians and victories are just going to keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Well, I mean, I don't know about Indian, but I mean, I think I know victory is.
I guarantee you Indian is too, Joe.
So
Indian may outsell.
So are they still going to be priced up in the $30,000-$40,000 range?
I'm not at liberty to say that. No, I'm not at liberty to say that.
Oh. So I got it. Anyway, they're going to be more reasonably priced, I would suspect, because that's what Polaris does is do a reasonably priced motorcycle.
Well, I told you, as a dealer, I'm very excited.
Right. Yeah.
That's all I can say. It's going to be a good deal. It's people that are considering a new motorcycle. Look hard at the victories.
Yeah.
And if you've thought about an Indian motorcycle in the next year or so. Yeah. You may want to really look at them.
Let me ask this question. If I was going to the Harley shop and was wanting to buy a new Harley, and you know that mentality, you deal with it all the time. The guys want a Harley, they want a Harley, want a Harley. If I'm that guy that would want a Harley, and I see these I see these new Indians, am I going to think, oh, don't care, or am I really going to consider this bike?
I was in a focus group. And the focus group was, it was all kinds of riders in there, and I don't think I'm not supposed to say what I saw, but let's just say that, like I said, the stuff that Polaris is, the direction they are taking Indian and Victory makes me very excited as a dealer.
But still, you can answer this question. I think if I'm a Harley guy. Am I going to be excited and be interested in looking at the Indians?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
So they're really trying to compete with Harley. I mean, big time.
Well, I mean, Harley's the 800-pound gorilla.
Yeah.
Well,
but Polaris is no skinny little deal either.
No,
I mean, they're a pretty powerful motorcycle.
$2.5 billion a year company.
So the thing about it is the Harley guys.
Wonder what Harley's net sales are. I mean, I know it's a hell of a lot bigger than $2.5 billion.
I don't know. I can Google it.
Google it, mofo. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I'm so pleased with.
Well, see, that just tells me a lot, though, that the Harley guys are going to be excited about it, and they're going to want to go. Hey, maybe I not should just go to the Harley shop. Maybe I ought to go to the Indian shop and see what they got. If that's
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. This will, what in my opinion, the stuff that's Polaris is doing will really make a statement in the motorcycle industry. They are going to make some big waves for the positive. I'm just in love with everything that they're doing, and I thought it would be that big corporate BS, and they would have to. It's not. They are really in tune with people. Thus the reason they have focus groups with just riders that come in and design teams with me and other people on the in the motorcycle industry.
Right.
I mean they are doing it right. I'm proud of them. Proud to be part of the family.
Well, and you got your dealer deal all set up, right?
Yeah, I mean it's all done. The dealer deal is done. I'm just waiting for the new Indians.
Hold on, I'm looking for Harley's sales.
So anyway, as you alluded to, we had our Spring Fling party last weekend.
That was fun. It was busy. I mean, I was only over here on Saturday, and it was busy.
Have you ever seen it any busier than that?
Not really, because when I pulled up, I came in down Shorecrest, came in the back down Shorecrest. I'm thinking, okay, I'll park back here somewhere and walk up. Jeez, they were literally parked all the way to
the railroad tracks.
To the railroad tracks.
Yeah. And, I mean, they were parked across the street, down the street, everywhere they were parked. I figured that between Saturday and Sunday, we had, excuse me, said the cat, we had about 10,000 bikes come through here.
Yeah. I thought maybe more than that.
That's just an estimate.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it was absolutely packed. When we had the wet T-shirt contest on Saturday.
Couldn't stir them with a stick.
Typically, it's 20, 30 people deep. I mean, it goes all the way back. This time, it just looked like a sea of people all the way back to the building. It was incredible.
I noticed a couple of boobs popped out there, and you didn't say nothing. You was the
I
first.
did. I kept telling those girls, the ones that popped out didn't have much boobs.
No, they didn't.
It was kind of like me popping my boob out. Who cares?
It was, but there were some pretty girls in there.
There were.
And then you missed the bikini. The bikini contest. The girls are always a step ahead.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I saw the pictures. You sent me a picture. I saw it on your website.
Yeah.
Do you not put up pictures of the wet T-shirt contest? I didn't see those up.
I don't know. Biggin's supposed to put them up.
Unless she hadn't put them up yet. Man, I can't find their sales.
Well,
I actually think Polaris in total sales is bigger than Harley.
No, well, maybe. I mean,
because they don't just sell.
Victories.
Polaris sells victories. They sell Sea-Doos and
they're big in
Arctic Cats and
their big their big thing is 4-wheelers and snowmobiles.
Right.
Only they don't call them 4-wheelers. What they call them ATVs and side by sides. You remember how when we were kids and we all had our kinfolks owned farms or ranches. You remember they always had an old work truck, an old farm truck. Well, they don't use farm trucks anymore. Now they use these side-by-sides, which my dad has like 4 of them.
Right.
It's basically like a stripped-down car, or a dune buggy or something. It's just it's a work truck.
Right.
Only it's a motorcycle.
Well, and some of them have dump beds and all that stuff on them. Yeah, I've seen those things.
Yeah, that's what. And my dad will only use Polaris.
Didn't Goose have a couple of those things when he worked there?
Yeah.
Didn't he have a couple, or didn't he get your dad one or two?
When my dad needs a new 4-wheeler or something, he comes to me and I get him a deal hooked up with one of the Polaris
Those
dealers.
guys, that's good.
Yeah, they're great.
So anyway, you're excited about Indian.
Excited about Indian. I'm excited about
When are they
Victory.
actually going to release something that like us common folk can see? Do you have any idea?
You're probably looking at a year.
Another year?
Yeah.
Before they actually release any pictures or anything?
Yeah.
I guess they'll do their whole marketing stuff. Are they going to have clothes and stuff too?
Yeah.
Are they going to do like the whole line like Harley does?
Huge.
So they're going to do Indian jeans and Indian sweatshirts and Indian T-shirts and Indian caps and Indian gloves and all that.
Indian women too, and I want 2 of them. I want one on each side of me.
Dot or feather?
Feather, Joe, not dots.
Okay.
Nothing against a good dot head. I'm not against a dot head. I love a good dot-headed woman.
You do. You do?
Is that some other thing I done opened up?
No. We're all going to get thrown in jail someday.
Good thing my brother's an attorney.
They're going to come in here. They're going to go, you two guys, off the air.
The guys in the white coats are going to come in blowing whistles and arrest us.
Oh, jeez. You know what we ought to do? Here's what we ought to do. Let's get off that subject. Next time we have a bikini.
I'm not against a dot-headed woman.
Why didn't you schedule
big old dots right there,
like a thumbprint?
Yeah.
Why don't we all? Why don't after you have the bikini contest and the wet T-shirt contest? Why don't we bring those girls in here to interview them? Schedule them in here.
You weren't here.
Not right after the show, but like today. Why don't we have them in here today to interview them?
It all goes back to that DP thing, don't it, Joe? It all goes back there. I just want a home-cooked meal when I get home. That's all I want.
No.
Home-cooked meal.
You just said you wanted a DP.
Turn on the Golf Channel.
Go home and tell Sue you want a DP, would you?
She's don't have a clue what that is, and neither do I, and I do not want to know.
Well, maybe if we get these girls in here,
I might want to know.
You would probably want to know.
So the Spring Fling came out.
Very good.
Oh my God! It was a great weekend. I guarantee you, I shook every dang hand.
And we
walked
had
in the
Kimmy
door.
Cruz was here.
Kimmy
Our
Cruz.
friend Kimmy Cruz
She
was here
came.
working a beer tub.
Yeah.
And what was Terry doing? I saw some pictures of Terry.
She was selling shots, Jello shots.
Out of her, she had like a bucket or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
She sold about 250 of them.
Really? Wow. So Terry was selling Jello shots. You had Teresa in the bus. Had Katie in one beer tub. Kimmy Cruz. And what's the girl's name that's in the back?
Montez was in the back. And then on Sunday, I put Kimmy Cruz in the back. And then Teddy, the girl that works for me, Teddy.
Yeah.
The pretty blonde, I had her over here in this beer tub.
Yeah.
Hey, Shelby. Let me tell him something real quick.
Does this have anything to do with the show?
Get Johnny G or Gene to give you the drawers, and there's a phone number on there of some guy that wants you to call him when you get here.
Okay.
Because he wants to come get a tattoo today or something.
All right.
Thank you.
So you interrupted the show just for that?
You interrupted it with your porn activity.
It's not porn. You're the one that started it yelling that you wanted a DP.
Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Okay, let's check the Masters again.
Not interested.
You are interested in the Masters.
I am interested in it. Okay.
See, this thing ain't updating. Why is it not updating?
Guess what book I bought the other day?
Oh, wait, it just updated. What'd you buy?
The Big Miss.
Tiger's even now through 7.
He lost his
What's
stroke.
the Big Miss?
That's that Hank Haney book on Tiger
Oh.
Woods called The Big Miss.
Didn't he tell like some dirt on Tiger or something? Are they really not friends anymore? Have you read it?
No, I just got it yesterday.
Yeah.
Would you be friends with somebody that it'd be like if me and you are friends,
Yeah.
and then we're not friends anymore, and then all of a sudden you write a book saying everything you know about me? Good stuff, bad stuff. Not that anybody would want to know, and not that you would have anything bad that you could put in there.
Oh.
The worst thing you could write and put in a book about me is that I don't use hair conditioner.
You do use hair conditioner.
I know.
It just doesn't work
It just
very
don't
well.
work. That would be the
That
worst.
would be the worst thing?
That'd be the worst dirt.
I don't think so.
Well, keep it to yourself if you know any.
Do you want me to go ahead and just spell it all right here?
No. Now throw out going out of town ventures, because you know what happens on the road.
Stays out of town.
What happens on the road stays on the road.
Oh, okay.
So throw all that out.
Okay, well, I can still stay local and be.
Okay, now wait a minute. So you can still say local. Throw out anything that's ever happened outside of this room. Throw all that out. Just in this room.
Just in this room.
You still got some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Go ahead.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Just what's happened, and say that chair right there,
Okay.
and that's all.
Okay, well then you're pretty
I'm good?
clean. Yeah, you're pretty good.
Clean as a whistle.
Just the way you go.
It's just the way I roll, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want anybody to know. So most people wouldn't believe the crap that we've done in our lives anyway. I don't think we're that smart.
Just sometimes I'll
or that dumb.
I'll make fun of Rand, how he's stellar, and
big shot
stoic
attorney.
and a big shot attorney, and he'll be pulling some of that stuff on me, talking all tough and using them big words and stuff. And I'll say, people wouldn't know that one time me and you did this or we did that or that time. You remember that? And he'll say, yeah, keep that to yourself, will you?
Doesn't really want that spread around.
He didn't want that spread around. I got more dirt on him than I got on you.
I bet that's right. Yeah.
I do.
Because I've just heard about some things just with you and Rand.
Well, just imagine how stupid you are as a teenager.
Yeah.
Then when your brother's the same age as you.
Yeah, so you're like double stupid.
We're double stupid. And, brother, we were double stupid.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We did things so bad you couldn't talk about it in front of women.
Right. Oh, that right?
Mm-hmm.
Women weren't involved?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Okay, I'm just checking. Well, actually doing some bad things or some things you probably shouldn't have been doing is the reason Rand is where he is today.
It is. Actually, it is. So
because he got in trouble as a kid.
He did.
Not bad trouble, just stuff that lots of kids do.
Yeah.
And basically it was like either to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, hold on. Rand may not want you to be going into this direction.
Well, I mean, I think it's a very positive story. I think it's actually a great story.
And Rand came to a turning point in his life.
And he went to the military, and he got all straightened out, came back, went to college, got a degree, went to law school.
Right. And I came to a turning point in my life, and that's when I went to work for the Roach Paint Company.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But after something bad happened.
And it wasn't, it's not terrible stuff. It's just kid stuff.
Yeah, it's just kid stuff. Stuff that happens to people every single day.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Why is it that when you're a kid, your brain doesn't function right?
You have no life experience.
Yeah,
you have no life experience.
Yeah, but your parents are telling you, but you can't comprehend it.
Well, because you got to have life experience to know that other people do have life experience and that they know better. If you don't have any life experience, you think everybody knows what you know.
Right.
And so if you're a kid, you think, well, I don't know nothing.
Yeah, but
so they don't know nothing either.
But if somebody older than you that has life experience is telling you,
but you don't even know what life experience is.
You're just nodding your head, and your brain is thinking, "Oh, that guy's full of shit. He don't know what he's talking about. I'm 20 years old. I know. Get the hell out of here."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. You think just because you're potty trained, you know everything you need to know. I can go to the bathroom by myself. I'm covered.
So my lecture at TCU got postponed.
I figured. I was going to call you. I didn't know if you even went over there with all the storms.
No, they called and they closed the school down. We had all those tornadoes. And I also want to say thank you to all the people that emailed me and Facebooked me and sent me messages on my cell phone. Because those storms we were national news in Dallas,
I know.
Texas.
I had people from Austin and from Atlanta and different people. My Nene was calling. And,
right, yeah.
Are y'all okay? Yeah, we're fine.
Them tornadoes were all around us.
Yeah. I was worried about Tane. I called Tane. He was in downtown Dallas at a convention, because it hit out by his house. We were listening to the news, and they said, down by I-20 and Bower Street. And I'm going, oh, hell, that's where Tane's house is. So I called him. I said, your house below? He said, hell, I don't know. I'm downtown Dallas.
I was watching the news. We had the news on, and they were saying that they spotted a twister at Royal Lane and Harry Hines, which is 2 miles north of me.
Yeah. Well, there was one at Beltline and the Toll Road, which is right there between my office and my house. So I was more worried about Bundy. I was calling the nanny and going, "Are you and Bundy okay? And you got a plan?" And all that. So, but everything fine. I mean, we didn't have any issues.
It's pretty bad storms though.
So. Anyway, what else we got going on? The Spring Fling was a big success.
Huge success. We got the golf tournament coming up
on April 13th. Has my cousin sent his money in?
No.
Okay, so because he was all gunned up about playing with me and you.
His name's Mike, right?
Yeah.
Tell Mike to send your money in. No, his name's Marty. No, that's the other cousin.
Yeah.
Is that Mike's brother?
Yes.
Mike and Marty, they got any more of them?
Myron.
What's the deal with the M's?
I don't know. It's Mitzi, Michael, Manda, Myron, and Marty.
Manda. Not Amanda.
No, Manda.
Not Mandy.
No, Manda.
Manda.
Yeah.
And you want to hear the stupidest names known to man? What is your brother's middle name?
Tane.
Tane.
T-A-N-E.
T-A-N-E.
Yeah.
Like Poontang.
No, that's Tang. T-A-N-G.
I just call it Poontang.
Tang. T-A-N-G. I know.
Your brother's middle name is Tang?
No, Tane. You know what his brother is. He worked for you.
I know he did.
He worked for both of us.
Here's the funny story, and I've told it before. I hired his brother to be
Why do you got to do this?
To be my sales manager. Well, he came to work to be a sales manager, and he's a smart guy, and I like him. But he spent too much time on a computer.
What was he doing?
Looking at hot rods. Every time I looked at the computer, he was always looking at hot rods. So JoeT and I bought Show and Go chrome plating, and we decided to move Tane over there. His name is Monty Tane.
To manage it.
So we moved Tane from this company to manage Show and Go for us.
Right.
So after 3 or 4 months, when I'd go over there, every couple of days. And so finally I told Joe, I called him, and I was all upset. And I said, Joe, we're going to have to fire your brother. We're going to have to fire your brother. You're going to have to fire your brother. Why? And I said, I went over there today. He don't have a clue. He's got this thing's all messed up. And Joe said, Rick, don't panic. Don't get all upset. I will go over there on Saturday, and I'll work with him. And I'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, go over there.
Yeah.
So Joe goes over there on Saturday. He calls me late Saturday afternoon when he was on his way home. And I said, did you work over there all day with your brother? And he said, yes, I did. And I said, well, and Joe said, you're going to have to fire my brother. And I said, what do you mean? First I said, oh, good, I told you we got to get rid of it. And I said, what do you mean I'm going to have to fire him?
I did do that.
Joe said, I said, he's your brother. And Joe said, that's why I can't fire him. You're going to have to fire my brother.
So, see, if you decide to get another attorney
and
fire your brother, you got to call. I'll call Rand and go, Rand, this ain't working out so good.
Trust me, he'll throw a party if I fire him.
Yeah, he'd actually make more money.
He
wouldn't be wasting his time.
He ain't making money on me. So I had to fire Joe's brother, and I love Joe's brother. Joe's brother's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He's all in love, I think.
That's good.
Yeah, that girl. So he was telling me the other day she's going to start coming down more. She changed her schedule up so she could be here more. And
this was his high school sweetheart.
Yeah. They've known each other for 30 years, 40 years.
So you know how I write articles for different magazines. I write for Dealer News, which is a industry publication.
I saw that. I read it.
Did you?
Yeah, Biggin sent it to me, or it was on the. She told me it was on the website or on the Facebook or something. Not the Dealer News. What's the new one?
Oh, Ironworks.
Yeah.
You can go. You can go if you want to read some of my stuff on Dealer News, which is really good. I've been writing for them for maybe 3 years.
Been a while.
You can go to dealernews.com and you'll see Rick Fairless and look at some of my articles. But I also write for a magazine called Ironworks, which is a retail publication. Dealer News goes out to all the motorcycle dealers in the country, and it don't matter if you're a Harley dealer or you sell aftermarket parts.
Right.
It's everything to do with Hondas or anything. Ironworks is a retail magazine like Hot Bike or Easy Riders or something. Yeah. So I wrote a deal on my last article I wrote for them was really good. So on Dealer News, my last article that I wrote, it's not even out yet. Yeah. I wanted to do something different.
Is this something you just sent in? So you just recently sent this in?
I just sent it in yesterday. So, and I'm famous for my my writing style is different.
Well, you write like you talk.
I write like I talk, which my dad told me years ago. And I said, no, wait a minute. My dad said, that's a good thing. And I said, okay. I write like I talk. So on this, I kept thinking, because I don't like to, I can't read, and I read every motorcycle magazine or look at them. I can't read the ones that say, customer service is such an important thing. It is a monument in the customer service that when
you don't like things written by writers.
I don't like things written by writers, and I don't like things written real technical, and I don't like things where they're trying to sound like they're Edgar Allan Poe, So
you like Archie and Jughead.
Jughead, yeah. I like
Betty
Archie
and Veronica.
Yeah.
That writing is great.
Yeah, better than Samuel Clemens.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
It's like as opened my eyes and the pure morning mist hit me and the sun was shone above the enchanted. Hey, I don't want to listen to none of that. I can't read it. So what I did was, check this out. I think nobody's ever done it before.
Oh, no.
No, this is true.
Is this going to be?
No, I
Go
think
ahead.
it's good. I think it's good.
Okay.
And you can critique it in this one's not out yet, but it'll be out in the next 30 days. On my article, which I've written a million of them.
Yeah.
But I'm doing this thing different. The article is a letter.
Don't leave me hanging.
The article is a letter written to my grandmother, my grandma, and my grandpa in heaven.
Oh, okay.
Because you're writing it, but you're telling.
That would be emotional to me.
Well, it was.
And I would have got. I don't know that I could do it because go ahead and I'll tell you what I'm trying to do.
Trust me, it got emotional to me too. But it was. You know what I thought? It's because I think of my grandma and my grandpa every single day. Beside my bed, on Sue's side of the room, she has pictures on her nightstand of the kids and the dog and all that. On my nightstand, I have two pictures.
Right.
I have a picture of my grandma and my grandpa.
Yeah.
And then next to that, I have a picture of my mamaw.
Right.
It's all I want on my side. So it was kind of therapy to do it. But if you think about it, when you're writing a letter to your grandma and grandpa, you're telling them about everything that's going on in your life. And, I'm telling them about going to Italy for the motorcycle show. And I'm telling them about the anniversary party. You're telling them about, Arlen Ness and things that happened in the industry. So
you're telling a story to your grandparents.
Yeah, and I think it came out real good.
Oh, cool. See, that would be emotional to me because I'm trying to write, and I've been trying to do it since Bundy's birthday. So I've been doing it for a month and a half now, trying to write Bundy, my son, a letter on it every year on his birthday that I'll never give him until he's grown. And then I'll give him all these letters about what I thought about him when he was growing up. And that got real emotional to me because I love him so much.
Well, and you know what? And I kind of do the same thing, only what I do is I keep it's a day planner with, a bunch of stuff in it. And I try to write a little bit about what happens every day. But then I may go back and I may say, hey, I want to say about the time that I was 18 and me and my brother did this or whatever, so that my kids or
have some history.
Have some history because I got when my grandma died, they let me have a calendar, a date deal that my grandma had written notes on,
right?
And she only wrote notes on it for like 3 or 4 months, and then I don't know why she stopped. But it was just
probably got a new calendar.
Probably, but it was so interesting to see, hey, Harry and Kenny came over for supper tonight, or we went into town last night, or I bought a new book.
That's what that's exactly what I'm trying to do for Bundy. But tell him how I feel about him and what's going on. Just like I told him in the letter, I said I was there when you were born, and then I said Uncle Ricky was the first, other than me and Mama. And Grandma Ricky was the first one to hold you. I told him about you being there and Tane being there.
Yeah, well, tell him that Tane wouldn't hold him because he was scared to death.
Yeah, Tane was afraid he'd drop him.
Yeah,
so.
I said, hey, I got 5 kids. Give me that baby.
Yeah,
I know how.
But I'm telling him about that stuff.
Well, you should.
But it is emotional.
But you should tell him more. You should do it more than just once a year.
Well, I want to write him a letter every year on his birthday. Just a special letter.
Well, that's good, but maybe you got like a ledger where you just write some notes down.
Idea.
Because look at it. You're 55 and he's 1.
Yeah.
So you'll be gone when he's in his 20s probably.
Yeah, probably.
Somewhere in his 20s.
Yeah, 20s. Yeah, I hope I'm around.
Well, I hope you're around till he's in his 40s.
Right.
You'll be old, though.
Yeah, he'll be pushing me around, changing my diapers.
He might be.
Serves him right. For me, I've changed his diapers. You have to change mine.
You only got 1 kid. It's not that tough with 1 kid.
It really doesn't seem. It really seems pretty easy.
It is pretty easy.
You
got to have 2 to fight, Joe.
Well,
you got to have
fighting.
2 kids to
fight.
fight.
We're not fighting. We're not having 2 to fight. So the hardest part about it is just keeping him clean.
They're
changing
pigs.
These diapers, and then but he loves bath time, so that's fun. So
and
throw him in the bath.
Anything they get their hands on, they want to stick in their mouth.
Oh yeah,
cigarette butts, golf balls
around my pool. I've got all these flower beds, and some of them right up next to the house have rocks in them and stuff. Decorative rocks. He grabs those rocks. First thing he does is try to shove them in his mouth.
Hey, do that.
But his latest thing is he loves to pick up the rocks and drop them in the pool.
Oh, he does.
Watch them splash. Oh, and I tell you, Cheryl signed him up for swimming lessons.
Oh, good.
So he's going to swimming lessons here starting next month or something. So he's going to learn to swim.
Me and Ren learned to swim at the YMCA.
I don't know where this is at somebody's pool, so they teach these private lessons for these little kids and stuff.
Good.
So, yeah. Anyway, hey, we need to get out of here and go to lunch.
Have we been on for an hour?
Yeah, about that. Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Let's check the Masters.
Check it.
Okay. It's not updating.
Well, I'll turn it on TV in a minute.
Wait, it just updated. I'm trying to see where Tiger is.
Joe,
Where'd he
put
go?
Puff on. Puff.
Oh, I hate Puff.
I love Puff. You played
hold on. Let me check with Tiger first.
You
Tiger,
played the midget
Tiger's
song.
back to 1 under, but he's through 8.
Puff. That ain't Puff. That's Puff.
I hate this song. I hate. We need to get.
This
I need
is
to bring,
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
I didn't like them then. Don't like them now.
Who did you like back then?
They still suck. It's like you've seen those T-shirts that says "Disco still sucks." So does Peter, Paul, and Mary. They still suck.
Who did you like back then?
What year was that? You were probably 3
60s.
when this song was written.
Somebody asked me over the weekend if I went to Woodstock, and I said no, I was only 9. My mother wouldn't let me go.
You didn't even know about it.
I didn't know it was going on.
Okay, so the Chuck
Another
trip,
guy, some guys came in, and one, these are old hippie looking.
older than us.
Yeah. And the guy said, "Hey, Rick, settle a bet for us." And I said, "What's that?" And he said, "Year you open. When'd you open?" And the old man said, I'll tell you when he opened. And I said, when? And he said, 72 or 73. And I said, in 72 and 73, I was a sophomore in high school. Oh, what? Didn't you have something? I said, no. No, I haven't.
It's amazing how those kind of urban legends and stuff like that get started, that kind of crap.
It's strange and it's very humbling, when I love it when people come up to me like during the parties or anytime and they shake my hand and they say thank you. Thanks for being here and thanks for giving us a place to go and all that.
But it did. I mean, I know how long you been on now? 16 years?
This is my 17th year of business.
It literally does seem like yesterday that you and I were on a trip to Daytona and we had no clue.
We didn't have a clue. I just told you this harebrained idea I had. Yeah. And, I mean, had we have not gone to Daytona, we probably wouldn't have done it because that's where it was all hatched.
Yeah, well, we had almost 3 or 4 days in the truck.
Yeah.
Talk about, we did talk about Karina. We talked about Karina a little bit.
We had 4 days in the truck where we talked about opening a motorcycle shop.
What would it take?
What would it take to do it?
Well, pretty amazing.
I mean, just look at the...
And it's become a legend, not just, obviously, but it's surprising how many people, because in my business, I'm dealing with lots of lawyers and professional people. But I went to an accountant's office the other day, and he asked me, we were saying something, he said, "Do you ride motorcycles?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, isn't that your buddy that owns," everybody knows about strokers. It's amazing that, whether they're in the motorcycle industry or not, they just kind of know what it is and where it is.
I think because we've been here so long that...
But it doesn't seem that long. Just think about it. It seems like how time, and think of all the things that have happened since then. We've both become hamsters. We had a radio show. You've had 2 television shows.
Count the Discovery Channel, it's 3.
We've taken all kinds of trips. We've been to Sturgis for the last 20 years or so. And like I said, it's a blink of an eye.
It's humbling to me. People will come in to me, and when they start throwing out that, that I'm a legend and an icon in the industry and all that.
I love the midget.
When they start throwing that stuff out, it makes me feel good, but it makes me feel, sometimes I think, are these guys crazy?
Yeah.
I'm just Ricky Fairless, a goofball from Irving, Texas.
Well, and I see it differently because we've just been friends, know. But people do that. They come to me and they'll say something about, Rick, or so yeah,
like I'm some big shot or something.
And it just doesn't seem that way to me.
I don't act like I'm a big shot. No. You don't ever see me do that, do you?
Well, there's that. There's
truthfully
when we're out of town. I know.
I would if I ever did that. I'd want you to knock me down.
I would, and I would. I'd be going, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Fairless?"
Yeah, no, because I don't ever want to act like I'm a big shot.
Well, it's
when
like Arlen Ness. He doesn't act like a big shot. He's as big as there is.
He's the biggest. He's the Elvis of our world.
Yeah, absolutely.
I talked to Corey a while ago, actually.
Did you? What's he up to?
I got invited to. There's a deal called Roar by the Shore in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And a guy he owns the Victory Honda. He's a big dealer up there, and he's a major sponsor for this thing. Well, he's had Arlen and Corey up there a couple of times, and some other celebrities up there a couple of times. So he wants to know, hey, what would it take to get me up there? So
do you want you to bring bikes and that kind of stuff?
Well, I told him if I come up there, I'd want to bring bikes, and he said, well, shoot me a price to do it that way. But after going to Italy without any of my bikes, I feel stupid just standing there.
Without have something to show.
Yeah, I mean, they could. Of course, I could be standing by one of their bikes or something, but it's not the same.
Yeah, no, I know.
I mean, it's more expensive because
that's a long way to Pennsylvania.
It's about 1,300 miles.
Is it? I thought it'd be further than that.
It's 1277 from Dallas to Erie each way.
Wow, I thought it'd be further than that.
That's a long ways.
It is.
But I did too. I thought it was going to be more like 1,800 miles.
That's what I would have guessed.
Yeah. So I may go up there.
Cool. Hey, what's going on at the auction? You called me up getting my credit card number the other day.
I sent it in yesterday. I sent it in.
So what am I buying? Are we going to bid on the bike? Or am I going to bid on the bike?
Not me. I can't buy it.
You can't.
I mean, you.
So I'm all registered and ready to go.
You told me you were interested in buying that bike.
I am.
Okay.
I just didn't know. I would say it's just you got my credit card number, but I hadn't heard nothing else. I don't even know what day it is.
It's April the 15th.
Okay, so I need to put that. Oh, I got it on here. All state auction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not all state, but yeah, the all state bike.
Yeah. So are we going to get on the phone that day? I mean, will we have to get on the phone?
Probably, because I talked to her yesterday, and she said she and I, the lady that runs that deal, and I get along real good. She said, I will call you because there's a piece that I want to bid on too.
Yeah, you're buying something else.
I'm buying something else, a statue thing. She said, I'll get on the phone, and you can be on the phone when we're bidding. And I said, perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, you can be.
So that's what I'll do is I'll get on the phone with them. Yeah, no, that's the day Cheryl's coming back from Tucson. Her and Bundy are going to Tucson.
Well, maybe you can play golf all weekend. Weekend.
I can.
When is it?
She's going. I'll be able to play golf a bunch. She's going like the. Wait a minute.
Let me write this down.
I think she's gone the 11th, 12th, and 13th, 14th,
April?
and 15th. Yeah.
So that means she's fixing to leave next week or so.
Yeah. Well, I think she may. I see her birthday's the 11th, so I got to take her out for her birthday. So yeah, but she's gone
11th through when?
The 15th.
So 15th is a Sunday, so maybe you can play golf Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah. I'll play while she's gone. Play every day.
Okay.
But we got the golf tournament in the middle of that.
Yeah, the golf tournament is that Friday.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday.
Yeah. We play out at Cottonwood or Hackberry.
Joe, don't bail on me on that
I've got
deal.
it down. As long as I got it on my calendar, I won't schedule anything else around it.
Don't do that.
I've got it scheduled in. I'm good.
I don't want to play by myself.
Okay, let's get out of here. I'm hungry.
All right, this has been the Rick and JoeT Dumbass Club, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas.
It's 1:45. Time to leave.
We are in the CHUMP studios. I am RL Fairless Incorporated.
And I'm JoeT.
And we are gone.
See ya.